Hello guys, how are you doing? I am back on camera tonight. Yes, because I have done not only one, not only one dege one, but two, two babies, and is Anita and Angel. Yes, so I go ahead and I've done Angel off camera because I want to get it over very fast and done with. So I haven't cut his tube as yet. So welcome to the channel. Come. Today is Monday. Yes, the last day of October. And we are looking forward for November, which is gonna be a new month. And I hope that we will have a great month to come, a productive month with blessings upon us and God's wonderful protection. Yes, guys, so I have a bottle here. Yes, I have a bottle, a baby bottle. And I will be feeding Angel for you to see, and I will be cutting his tube, guys. Yes, so as I said, I went along and do Angel. Yes, I put in a tube in Angel. So my 23 Ivita silicone boy doll, guys, it was hard. Yes, it was very hard. Yes, because I think Angel have a is squishy outside, soft and squishy, but he has a very solid inside. Guys, I went to bed about 2 o'clock that night. Yes, I probably start the Andrew from about 10 o'clock. I one of the time I feel like I want to give up, but I just said I have to keep trying. I have to keep trying because I have to get this done. I have to get this done, guys, because I use a screwdriver, which I said it was a good tool to use, which it went in very easy. I use a lot of lubricant to lubricate inside. Well, my tool that I have, that I said I've done the trick, it went in pretty easily, but for somehow I don't know, it's like the tubing the tubing on the wire, which is the iron rod, the long iron. When I put the tubing on it, it's like it's getting kinky, coming back down. Because he has a solid, more solid inside of him, was more harder, more harder to which I lubricate the tube also, right? But what I want to say, these dolls are, some of them they are squishier than some are more softer. Anju have a more little firmer body than Anita have a hard body to break through, because I remember doing her and it was hectic. But some of these dolls, they are rubber dolls. They are rubber dolls. And sometimes they're they're silicone. Some of them are more solid than others. Some silicone are more firmer while some are more squishier, right? And more, when I say squishier, more soft, like a marshmallow silicone, right? So when you're buying these dolls and you read the description of them, they would tell you that um, these dolls are not like plastic dolls. They are more. They recommend them as solid, silly silicone dolls. Solid silicone dolls. So if you know the meaning of solid, right? Solid can be described as firm. Solid mean firm, hard. And they recommend that they're not easy to break like other dolls. That you can break the hand, break off the foot, and all of those things. So some of these dolls they make with a soft, like her for my doll, she is cushy. She is very, very soft. She's very, very, her texture is very, very soft, right? Angel is soft and not that soft to touch, but he's not hard either. But he has a firmer body. Guys, when I was doing Angel, as I tell you, I did not went to bed till after 2 that night. Yes, I did not went to bed till after 2. You heard me right. Angel is more harder than Anita. But honestly, I really wanted him to be and drink and wet doll, and I was determined. Instead, although I feel like giving up, but I kept on saying, just I have to try. I have to get a breakthrough. I was just hoping to get the breakthrough. Yes, because I was trying very hard, but as I said, it's like the tube was coming down back on the iron. The iron is going up and the tube is coming down because, and then again, because Andrew is more harder than Anita, the the iron was bending. But it was a bending, but it was bending. It was keeping its straightness. So I have to be trying to straighten the wire, and to try to just, because the wire is very long. The iron that I push inside to put the tube up was very long. I have to keep trying to say, although it is coming down, but there must be a breakthrough. You understand? There must be a breakthrough that I can still get, the tube inside. Right? Because the tube is long and the iron is long. So although it is coming back down and still not going up to where I want it, I still have to get a breakthrough. I was determined that I have to get a breakthrough for him, for this thing to reach up. So I try to figure out, how can I do this? How can I do this? Right? Because it was just going in the throat behind the right here and not coming up. So I have to be using my hands to feel down in the mouth where the tube is, where it is, because it end up at the back, right? And I eventually try, guys. I'm telling you, and I use my nipper, but I cannot see in the mouth, you know. I cannot see down the mouth because it's me alone doing this procedure. And I use a nipper, guys, right? I use a nipper and try to hold the tube when I feel the tube. And I said, this tube must on this iron. No care body it is. Me say no care body is tonight. Me I go deal with you. Right? And I use a nipper and hold the tube where it was. Cause I push it. No care it was bending. I try straighten it. I try push it. Because the what happened now, the screwdriver is not long enough, you know, to bore up. Which I need a longer screwdriver. I need a very long screwdriver. I need a 300 millimeter screwdriver that can reach all the way up. You see, if I did have one of those, it would be more easier, right? But because the screwdriver is long, it's long, you know, but it's not long enough. You understand? So the wire have to be trying to bore, which the wire alone bore. The wire alone bore the inside still and reach up very far, I'm telling you. But for some, oh, when the tube go on the wire and the pressure of inside of the doll, which is the silicone, bringing it back down, kinking it on the wire. You understand? But me say the wire long and the tube long, so me have to get a breakthrough. Me just want to feel it, push my hand down in it, into the throat, and feel where the wire is and the tube on it, and know so the tube is on it. And when I felt that, I get my nipper, which I can't see, but I just my imagination with everything me I use. And I get a nipper and hold it. And I hold it, guys. And I just take time, draw out. And I use the screwdriver too. I push back the screwdriver inside the cutting that I made. Down the organ area. And I push that screwdriver to make the hole more friable. So I take time and draw out. Yes, guys, draw out the iron from out of. I remember say I hold it with the nipper inside the mouth, you know. I hold it tight with the nipper. Grasp it with the nipper. And I take my time and draw out that tube, guys. And after I take my time and draw out the iron, not the tube, guys, the iron out of the tube. My mistake. Sorry about that. I just use now the same nipper, because I make sure clamp it tight, and I make sure hold it and just try draw it out upward through the head. Yes, guys. And there I was victorious. I said, finally. I said, finally, guys. I get it. Yes, I said, finally. I done it. It has done. Yes. So I want to share with you tonight, guys. Is drink and wet. Yes. And show you how he's drinking and show you how where I cut the hole for him to have his tube place, and show you that he is taking his bottle quite good. So he's now a drink and wet doll. Yes. And yes, guys, I'm gonna show you. So guys, he has in his pussy is his pussy. See it, it is firmly in, and this is where I put the tube underneath the penis like this. So here it is. I did not put it in the buttocks. Yes guys, I did not put it in the buttocks area. So I want to cut the tube and then I show you how well he's drinking. So I soon be back. I'm gonna cut the tube and show you how well he's drinking, right guys? So guys, there is where I place the tube, right just under the penis, right, so the liquid could come from there, right? So I'm gonna feed him and let you guys see. I'm trying to get the tube in his mouth. See it? See it guys? He's wetting with the bottle in his mouth. It's coming so much guys that I might stop because I don't want it to wet up my bed, although I have a Pampers, but I just want you to see it's coming from where the penis area is. See guys? So Anjo is now a drink and wet doll. Hope you like this video. Yes, and thank God I was able to done it very well, and he can take his pussy very good. Yes, I have to be using one hand and his mouth is not that big, so I have to use two hands to replace his pussy. So as you see guys, he's now a drink and wet. Okay, all right, have a good night. Bless your blessed self. Stay tuned for more videos.